Disclaimer. This video and all its contents are Ngozi's opinion and that of some people who contributed. We're all entitled to our opinions, so enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome again. My name is Ngozi, and on this webisode, I will be talking about, I'm calling it comedic insensitivity. But that might just sound very verbose, but I just think comedic insensitivity. I will start this webisode by saying first that comedy is like advertising, in my opinion. There's a creative license. When you're in the creative industry, you have a license to do a lot of things. And you're allowed because it is creativity. However, I believe that there should always be responsibility when you're being creative. So, for example, where I work, we have to do responsible communication. You cannot target alcohol at minors, so on and so on and so forth. The original kings of comedy, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Steve Harvey, and co. They showed us another side of comedy. We saw some of them were very raw. They showed us that comedic license was 100%. They could do whatever the heck they wanted. Nigerian comedians have done very well also. However, I think that you can be more creative than taking certain jabs that trivialize issues that should not be trivialized. There was a video going around, and I like this comedian, so I don't need to mention the name, but I think that comedians in general in Nigeria, sometimes some comedians pick at issues that we shouldn't laugh about. The jokes are funny, so let's not even go there. The jokes are funny, that's not the point. But there's some things I think are too big an issue for us to laugh about. So I'm going to touch on 5 of them very quickly. Number 1, spousal rape. Unfortunately, this is a Nigerian issue because it's not recognized in Nigeria. That's a shame because it's a real thing. Yes, I am one of the people who agree that a husband can rape a wife. Rape is not dependent on the person. Rape is simply the act of having sex with someone who does not want to have with you at the time. The fact that you're married to that person does not change the fact that at that time, she's not in the mood or whatever. Of course, women, you should use your judge mind. Don't deprive your husband of sex. That's not fair. So there might be reasons why one or the other party doesn't want to engage in the physical activity at that time. It doesn't mean you should force yourself on that person. But then you see comedians saying things like, so the woman went to the police to go and report. And they say, what happened? My husband raped me. Your husband raped you. How? Say, so Papa and Kechi go call house. The thing where you don't pay for. You don't go take her. You declare. It's real. People are going, like some women, unfortunately, are living in bondage. No pun intended on the movie. But some women are living in bondage and they are forced to be in marriages that they don't want to be in. Some men are also living in bondage, to be honest. So it's both parties. It's just more common with the women. And so as a result of that, the man consistently is, having sex with this woman and she doesn't want to have sex with him. So she's scarring, she's in pain, she's treating UTIs, she's treating STDs. But there's nothing that can be done about it, except she leaves the marriage, of course, because Nigeria does not recognize spousal rape. That's fine. My issue is now a comedian now making a joke about it. Why are you joking about it? It's not funny. Oh, it's funny, but we shouldn't laugh about it. That's number 1. Number 2, rape. So I heard this comedian, and the joke was, so the girl got to the police. What happened? He raped me. Hey, he raped you? Hey, what happened? Call right statement. What happened? We're at the club, and I can't dance. He called hold my body. After I call my body, I call dance for him. Then I like him. We come they talk. And then what happen? So we come. He come be 2 o'clock. He come say he don't late. Make he carry me go in house so that for morning I go. You can't follow and go in house. He force you? No. Okay, continue. We can't reach a house. I can't see I don't get clothes. So I can't pull my skirt. What do you wear? Skirt. Which kind skirt? Short skirt. Yes. Continue. I can't lie down for chair. Make her sleep. Sleep. Which time be this? You don't get house. I get house, but you can't late. It be like 3 o'clock for morning. What can happen? You can't lie down and sleep. Say yes. Then for night, you can't go climb on top. I can't tell her, say I don't want to do. Okay. You don't want to, Abi? Come on, you don't get case. It's not an unfunny joke, but we shouldn't laugh about it because it's real. Now, I will say here that women, let's come on, be sensible. Oh, the society we live in, the world, not society we live in, says that you cannot lead a guy on for that long and not expect him to come on to you. Sorry, I'm sorry. You lead him on, he will come on to you. Then you just have to pray that he's a decent enough guy to hold himself and go and sort it out somewhere else than to rape you. That said, the length of my skirt does not tell you to rape me. If you bring a girl to your house and keep offering her, there are no hidden messages. Tell her, hey, we're going to my house, or I would like to sleep with you tonight. Then see if she follows you home. Don't bring her under the guise of, oh, my dear, you know it's late. Don't go now. Then you put her on the couch. Don't worry, I'll sleep in my room. Then in the middle of the night, you now come and force yourself on her. Why? Are you an animal? I don't think it's a joke, and I don't think people should laugh about it. It is real. Number 3, drunk driving. In fact, I think we take drunk driving too flippant in Nigeria. We think it's a joke. He drinks, he's falling. Why don't they go, I'll go see you later, man. When I drive, I don't go see road, reach my house. It's not funny. Don't make jokes about it. People get in the car and then they die. Pretty much. I just watched the new Genevieve movie, Road to Yesterday, amazing film. And he wasn't even a drunk. It's just he had one night of drunkenness, and I won't tell you about the movie, you should watch it. But that said, drunk driving is not funny. It's not funny. Don't make jokes about it as though it's something to laugh about and we can all do it. The joke was that in Nigeria, abroad, you go out, your friends will take you out drinking and you'll be drinking. They will not drink. They say, well, why drink now? All of us, day out. Well, in this country, we can't drink. I'm driving. You dey drive, now you make you no go drink. Oh, boy, drink, Jerry. No, in this country, the police gets you, you're in trouble. Meanwhile, for Nigeria, police catch you. Now you go bring the henny under the chair, drink and say, oh, I want a boy's take. Why? It's not funny. I think, and in going against that, I've seen police officers who don't take that funny. If they find you drunk, you will be going to jail that night in Nigeria. So drunk driving is not funny. Let's comedians, please, if you can. Yeah? Right. Number 4 and number 5 are related. Number 4, I want to say disabled people. So people who may have mental illnesses, some people call them retards, and so on and so forth. So for example, you make a joke about the kid wanted to get on the bus, and then he got there, everybody like, Madam, good morning, and the child came Really? Because some women are living with mentally ill children and they suffer every day trying to raise them, and they go to special needs schools and they pay extra money because of that. Yet, we want to make a joke about a special needs child getting on a bus and wasting the time of the bus driver. And number 5, stammerers, same thing. I forget who made the joke, but somebody made a joke about stammerers. And the stammerer one is very funny. I mean, if you hear, I think maybe okay, Bakasi make that joke, you will laugh tire. But I think we can find better creative material. The stammering one, I mean, they said the guy said he came and the armed robbers were trying to attack him, and they came. Oh, boy, bring your money. The guy said, No. People are living with this. They are struggling, finding ways every day to overcome it. Yet you want to make jokes about it? Comedians, if you can, regulate yourselves. I keep feeling that I don't think comedy is regulated anywhere. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'll find out and see if it's regulated. But I think if you don't self-regulate, people will regulate you. There are some countries where comedians cannot stand up and talk freely. They can't in certain nations. So I think it's good that we don't abuse that right, especially in the country that we live in. These kind of topics, of course, that I've just mentioned are not going to affect it. But I think be sensitive. Be sensitive to that girl who may have been raped. People make your jokes, your mother is this, you too fat, and you can't marry him, you can't do this. We laugh. There's so much comedic material out there. You do not need to make jokes about rape. You don't need to make jokes about spousal rape. You don't need to make jokes about people who are mentally ill. You don't need to make jokes about people who stammer. And you most especially do not need to make jokes about drunk driving or alcoholism because it is so real. People are dying. It's, for example, somebody saying, we can't reach there. Boko Haram can't throw bomb. Boah! Everybody can't die. But people are dying. I want to laugh, but there's nothing to laugh about. It's not funny. And we enjoy comedy because it lightens the soul. I feel like I'm more comedic than serious. People watch my show and they say, Ngozi, you make me laugh. I want to continue to make you laugh, but I will always try to be sensitive to the realities of everybody else. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please do not hesitate to make them, whether positive or negative. I'll take it in good faith. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, please send them to the email address on the screen. Until next time, please keep it real and thank you for watching.